Hi everyone, welcome to my channel again. My name is Annelys Suarez and today I will talking about what I learned in my English classes in Unit 3, 4, and 5 with the teacher Victor Guarionex in the university, in the UNAPEC University. And we started with the Unit 3 and that is about the family relationships. The first that we learn is a vocabulary, a extensive vocabulary about the families, about the type of family. Like we know the normal family that is mother and father and the children. But after that, we learn about the family, like a step family, like a half family, like your in-law family, and about it. And after that, we learn about how to report news about relationships. For example, if I can say, my in-laws live in La Vega, or using a new vocabulary about the relationships between couples. For example, Mary is engaged, or Louis and Juana is married, or uh, I'm widowed, for example. After that, we'll learn how to describe extended family. The extended family is like a whole family, like um, a step family, and about it. For example, if I may say, George is my half brother because we have the same mother but different fathers. This is a half brother. Like we can say half brother, half sister, half siblings. After that, we can say how to compare people in the same unit. For example, if you need to talk about the different or similar people, you can say two people are similar because they are wearing the same clothing, are different because look different because they are different haircuts. I don't know, I have a long hair and my mother has a short hair. After that, started Unit 4, and it's my favorite. It's my favorite because it's about the food and restaurant. We learned there extensive vocabularies that I never listening. The first that we learn is about how to ask in a restaurant recommendation. If you want if you are in a hotel and you want to eat your dinner in a Italian or Chinese restaurant, how to do that? How to ask about what is one, and after that we learn about kind of food or plates. For example, in my country, the national plate is la bandera dominicana, and is rice, white rice, um, beans, and chicken. You can eat with salad, juice, like you want, but this is the principal plate, Dominican plate. And after that, we learn about, for example, to ask for kind of food or category of food. For example, for dessert, uh, I'll have a rice with milk. This is for dessert. Dessert is a kind or category of food. We have a meal for your meal. After that, we learn how to order from a menu, and we learned a new vocabulary about categories of food. Use that is, I remember fruits, vegetables, sweets, oils, grains, dairy products. I know that these products data exists, the data exists, and I never listened, and it was so interesting for me. And in this same group, we learn the grammar about there is and there are. There is for singular and there are is for plural. And in the same unit, we learn about count and not count. That the name said the count is you can count. The not count is you cannot count. For example, you can say apples. Apples are count because you can say 1, 2, and 3 apples. But you can't say one water. For example, one water. No, you need to say one bottle of water or 1 liter of water. No, not is for example the water is not count, and the rice is not count because they need all of type to unit for express the count that you need about this food. And after that we learn about the 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 is used when we name something in a second time, obviously in this context. And we use it, for example, if you are in a restaurant and you have your menu in your hand and the waiter asks you, would you like a drink? And you see in the menu, you can say yes. The strawberry juice sounds good. The the like making reference at the you are seeing in your menu. After that, we learning about the adjective for food for express type of food. For example, if you describe food, you can say healthy or unhealthy food. If you have what is healthy food is broccoli, salad. Um, I don't know about I know a lot of about the healthy food, but I know is lettuce, tomatoes, um, I think so rice now. I'm not sure, but I know that healthy food is a type of food that is like the name said, healthy food. After that, we start in the unit 5 about technology and you. This is the name, and the first that we saw is extends vocabulary about the electronic devices. Electronic devices like laptop, smartphone, flash drive. We know, I know what like USB, but it's flash drive, a printer, a digital camera, a phone, and about it. And I learned about um, how to do examples using this popular. For example, I need a new laptop for my work. After that, we learned about how to express a problem about a product using an adjective like broken, obsolete, and defective. Defective. For example, you can say this phone is obsolete or this phone is an antique. If you can say that this phone is very um, and after that we see again a grammar about the present continuous. And additional we're learning about the raising and falling intonation for the questions. For the question, for example, if you say, are you taking Chinese classes? And this is a rising intonation. But if you say, what are you waiting? What are you waiting for? This is a falling intonation. And rising intonation is when we find out the question in rising, and the falling is you question when you end the question and done. And after that, we're learning how to express sympathy with a problem about for a problem to another person. For example, if I told you, or if someone told me, oh no, my microwave doesn't work, it doesn't work, oh my phone don't uh, don't open this game. I don't know, or it's broke. You should say, oh no, this is terrible. Oh no, this sounds very bad. Oh, I feel so bad to know that. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. This is how to express sympathy with problem to another person. After that, we learn a vocabulary about households, appliances, and machines like stove, fridge, iron, and juicer, coffee maker, washing machine, vacuum cleaner, and we the most interesting in this class I really like so much is classify this vocabulary by purpose. I never do that, and I never think about it, and I really like so much. For example, for what we use the stuff. The stuff is for cook, not for preparing. For cook, this is the stuff we make it. We do it, and the juicer is for preparing, and the fridge I think is for preparing. Um, for example, if you are doing a flan, you need to cook in the stove, and after that you prepare in the fridge. And I really like so much, and I really think that is really interesting. After that, we learned about how to complain when things don't work, and to explain the reason for to know if it is light or serious problem. For example, if if your window doesn't close, so you have your window is open and doesn't close. This can be a light problem, but you don't know if it's snowing. If it's snowing, you have a serious problem if your window doesn't close, don't close it. And if you are in the elevator, if you are in the elevator, it's okay. And for example, the light is off, and the elevator don't work, and the close does don't open, and you call the front desk, and you tell her I'm in the elevator, and open, don't close it, don't open, and and you are in a serious problem. After that, we learn how to describe future products. Is the first that you think when you will buy a product. For example, if you the most popular now is when you will buy a phone. The people uh, usually find search a popular popular phone, and the iPhone 50 is the most popular. I want it. I want to buy it. And then we use the most popular in this case. But we learn uh, we can buy thinking in if your product is convenient, popular, portable, guaranteed if you want. What is the first that you think or the most important for you when you will buy electronic device? For example. And this is all for today. I know that we learned a lot of more. This is the most, I think, the most important about using the grammar and vocabularies. And this is so. I think that we learned a lot of more. But this, this is that I remember. And see you. Thanks for watching.